doing, people? Happy Friday night. It's good to see you. Welcome to the south side of Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Welcome to Love Pro Wrestling 48, friends, fans. As Carlos Santana once said, man, it is a hot one. And thank you all for choosing to spend your evening indoors with us here at Love Pro. My name is Spencer Love. I will be your host, I will be your minister of fun, and I will be the individual who gets the guys on a fantastic little journey here tonight at the Rec Room South Edmonton. This is the final stop on the road to our biggest event in Love Pro Wrestling history. Next month, we take over the Nate Gymnasium for the first time in LPW. Can I get a hell yeah? But we don't get there without this. Every singles title is on the line tonight. We're opening up with your Scramble Championship matchup. T-White Jackson is defending the Love Pro Grand Championship against Sheik, Akbar, Shabaz, and Michael Richtor Blais defends the challenge title for the millionth time, for 728 days. He has reigned as your challenge champ. Berat Gorani goes one-on-one with him this evening. Andre, why do we say yes, chef, here in Edmonton, Alberta?
Because we're cooking!
Because we're cooking with gas here on the south side, friends, fam, and wrestling fans. I'm real excited, but before we get to tonight's events, there are a couple of rules and regulations that old Spencer Love has to break out. I'm sorry, I'm not usually a rules-based person. The people who I work with here tonight can vouch for that. However, the couple of things that I do want to make crystal clear. Number one, friends, if a wrestler tells you to move, what do? Move! Thank you. Again, for that reason, we want to make sure nobody's bringing any glass to the floor. They already scare me enough, so let's make sure that we're doing as great of a job as we can to make sure that we're taking care of them as they throw themselves at you with no rivalries whatsoever. Sound good?
Plastic cups! Plastic cups! Plastic cups!
That's
Plastic cups!
You are-
Plastic cups! Plastic
You are wearing a kill, so be conscious of where your legs are planted. The other couple of things that we want to make crystal clear for everybody here. Number one, we want to acknowledge we're on traditional Treaty 6 territory, the traditional ancestral territory of the Cree, the Dene, the Blackfoot, the Nakota Sioux, the Saulteaux, and the Métis of regions 2, 3, and 4. The other thing that we want to make sure everybody's real aware of, and who's been here for a Love Pro Wrestling event once or twice before? You're all going to know exactly what I'm about to say, but for those who are here for the first time tonight, you're probably going to hear some cursing. I am enjoying a Friday night with no Saturday of work for the first time since January. I will be having a couple of beverages tonight. You're probably going to hear some cursing, but open tab, that's legally binding, that's a verbal contract. However, what you're not going to hear is anything racist, sexist, homophobic, transphobic, misogynistic, anything that makes anybody feel less than, because if you make someone feel less than, you'll be less esteemed. Because Ryan, who is professional wrestling for?
Everyone!
And who is professional wrestling for? Everyone! Y'all make my job so damn easy, and thank you for doing so. Now, I like to think that I've got a pretty easy job. All I get to do is come and hang out with you guys, but I also like to think I'm pretty good at yelling professionally and enthusiastically. Would you like to hear me prove that right now?
Yeah!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall! And it's for the Love Pro Wrestling Scramble Championship! Join us for this championship bout. Love Pro Wrestling Senior Official, Judge Van Owen.
Mr. Owen.
And now we're going to ready your first challenger.
It is Friday night, May the 29th, 2026, and we are live and free on YouTube for LPW number 48, where everybody knows your name. My name is Big Red Morris. A million thank yous for spending your Friday night here with us at the Rec Room in South Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and we are kicking it off big as we always do in Love Pro Wrestling with the Scramble Championship. Still sounds weird to say the former LPW Grand Champion, our first contestant.
Making his way to the ring from Crowe, Alberta, Canada. He is the Rhinestone Cowboy, Crowe.
Stephen Crowe looking to get himself back into some gold here in LPW, but of course, the elephant in the room is the unsanctioned match. Next month, June 20th at Nate, Stephen Crowe taking on his brother, God's gift to wrestling, Michael Richard Blais. This has been brewing for months and months, and it will come to a head in about a month or so, but right now it's all about the Scramble Championship as we await our second competitor.
Your second challenger.
Christian Starr, his passport has had a tremendous workout over the past number of months. Mexico, Japan, all places in between, and we're seeing him add pieces of those excursions into his offense, making him all the more dangerous. And now a shot at singles gold. Of course, our main event tonight, T.Y. Jackson. Then T.Y. Jaxx going to defend that LPW Grand Championship against Sheik, Akbar, Shabaz, who made quite a statement at the end of LPW 47. Third competitor in our Scramble Championship match. The Canadian Goose, Kyle Shaw, no stranger to the Scramble Championship match. Former CWS Champion of Salvation, one of the most popular members of the LPW roster. Room. Edmonton, Alberta, Canada loves the Canadian Goose. And what's not to love as we await challenger number 4. Embroiled in controversy to say the least. Lumberjack Larry Woods still wants his one-on-one matchup with Rich King. So right now, getting a shot at singles gold. We're going to see Rich King a little bit later on tonight.
God damn, I love this shit,
For God's sake. Dean Richtor attacking Larry Woods from behind. I mean, we haven't even rung the bell on the first match. We've got to deal with this crap already. Thaddeus Archer III walking with a cane. I hope it's painful.
I can only get so out of the way. Get out of the way, Dean.
Dean Richtor putting the fist to Larry Woods on the floor. Christian Starr, big dive, takes out both. I mean, this match is not underway, but Starr not wasting any time. Oh, the Goose was going to fly, but caught the pump kick from Stephen Crowe. And he's going to dispatch the Goose to the floor. And right on schedule, here comes your LPW Scramble champion. First. Shabaz have turned LPW upside down since joining forces. If you are new to LPW, the Scramble Championship, logically enough, can only be won and defended in Scramble matches. Any number, 3, 4, 5, 6, 117 competitors. First pin or submission and you win. But right now, the crowd very thinned out as inside the ring it is just Stephen Crowe and Zoe Sager. They have no love for each other. Sager sidesteps that pump kick, but Crowe caught that scorpion kick coming in. Sager landing on her feet. Both these competitors know each other very well. Sager rolling through. Double stomp right in that rib area. Zoe trying to go for that Z factor. Lumberjack Larry on the top rope. Double drop kick takes out Sager and Crowe. And the fans firmly behind Lumberjack Larry Woods. Sits out with the Uranagi. And Larry fired up as usual. Lance Sager in the center of the ring. Meanwhile, Christian Starr and Dean Richtor duking it out on the floor. Now Starr back inside the ring. Larry charging the corner. Starr got the boot up. A tremendous athlete, this young man. Very quick to hop up on that middle rope. Hit that head scissors. Oh, man. Shaw back inside. Starr able to avoid the impact of that elbow. And again, Starr, that athleticism, right springing off that middle rope. Oh, Shaw caught the boot coming in.
No.
Oh, man, that knee driven right into the throat of Christian Starr. Richtor in the ring and just as quickly back out again. And that's the name of the game in a scramble match like this. Divide and conquer. If you can isolate one opponent for even the smallest amount of time, you've got a much greater chance of coming up the winner. Starr getting the better of the exchange in the middle of the ring. Big headbutts, trademark piece of offense of Kyle Shaw. Stephen Crowe back in the ring from behind. Sager back in as well. STO on Starr. And we're basically right back where we started from. Stephen Crowe and Sager staring daggers at each other. Big double clothesline. Larry takes them both down. Richtor back in the ring. Board buster. Big knee to the back of the head, but now Starr gonna pick his spot from behind on Richtor. And I don't know if you want to get into a striking exchange with Dean Richtor, some of the heaviest hands we have here in Love Pro Wrestling. Snapping off that dragon suplex. And now Richtor focusing all of his attention on the Star Child. Starr through the ropes down to the floor, now turning his attention to the former LPW Grand Champion, Stephen Crowe. Sandwiching Sager in the corner. And things looking up right now for Dean Richtor, but Shaw back in and vertical. He hits that headbutt on Richtor. Richtor able to absorbed those blows, shot in that dropkick on the knee. Tough as nails, this Dean Richtor, and strong as an ox, as I think we're about to see. German suplex hurls the Goose all the way out to the floor. Non-title tag team action. The Mad Lads will take on Jaxx, Wylder, and Marz, the Specialist, as we are still trying to find out what exactly happened to Reed Matthews at the end of last month's event. Left laying back in the locker room area. Face first into the canvas is Stephen Crowe. And now he's hurled out to the floor. Sager, the only one left in the ring. She's going to chop the big man down. Or perhaps not. Richtor sits out with the choke bomb. We could be moments away from a new Scramble champion. Larry back inside the squared circle, right into the awaiting clutches of Richtor. And Richtor very successful at the divide and conquer I mentioned earlier, dispatching competitors as quickly as possible outside the ring, but cut down by Lumberjack Larry Woods. Running the European uppercut. You can see that extra tape on that right wrist of Lumberjack Larry Woods. I spoke to him briefly before the event. That right arm, that right wrist is not 100%, but never one to back away from a fight. Looking for that saw line. Clotheslines him over the top, down to the floor. He's going to follow. He definitely has an axe to grind with Richtor, Thaddeus Archer, and most importantly, Rich King. I can't quite see what's going on from my vantage point, but I think we're going on a tour of the rec room. Oh, they're coming this way. I don't want any part of that. Up the stairs, up onto the top level, much too close for comfort to where I'm sitting. Well, they've gone out into the main area, into the gaming area. Let's not lose the venue, guys. Anyway, let's focus on what we can see in the ring. Starr springing off that middle rope, tried to hit that cutter. Stephen Crowe able to put the brakes on. Big double knees. Snapping off that dragon suplex. I'm not sure what's become of Richtor and Lumberjack Larry. I'm sure I'll be able to read the police report later. Handling business. He wants to be Scramble champion. It's been quite some time since he's held singles gold here in LPW. DDT driving the skull of the Rhinestone Cowboy into the canvas. Sager breaking up that pinfall, and now
why are you mad so?
Starr from behind. I think he's trying another dragon suplex. Sager wanting no part of it. Instead, hitting that intangible problem, that cutthroat. Now all of Sager's remaining opponents in various corners. She can pick and choose who she wants to go after. And perhaps maybe all three of them. face of Crowe, then Starr, to Goose, then Starr. Crowe caught him coming in. Hip block take awkwardly into the buckle. Sager came down on her head. All this in the name of the LPW Scramble Championship in our opening bout here at LPW 48. Starr could be new champion. Kyle Shaw right in time. Kyle driver textbook from Shaw. Sager with that swirly kick right in the nose, and there's that intangible problem on the Goose. Big pump kick from Stephen Crowe.
This is awesome!
And no one's been able to keep an advantage for an extended period of time, even with two of our competitors off into the Edmonton Friday night.
Save you, Steve, you suck!
I hope that bail money's not coming out of my pay.
I can't believe how big she is!
All four remaining competitors meeting in the center of the ring. Double Irish whip, they both hung on. Starr threw the ropes down to the floor. And we've seen a very tentative combination effort between Stephen Crowe and Zoe Sager, of all people. And that was incredibly short-lived, as we knew it would be. And now just chucking knuckles in the center of the ring. Crowe getting the better. Hard pump kick sends Sager into the corner. Stephen Crowe, neckbreaker on the Scramble champion. Sager hung up to dry in that corner.
She's done!
Stephen Crowe up to the top and go, oh man, got caught in a big way. Starr gonna follow him up. Very dangerous for both. Not to mention Sager still hung upside down. Spanish fly from the top. That took a lot out of Starr as well. Sager trying to get herself out for being hung on that top rope. Sager got the feet under her, big moonsault right on target. Oh, she's going for that Z factor. Not able to hit it, and now Goose looking for the sister Goose. Oh, God damn it. Kyle Shaw was 1 second away from becoming Scramble champion with the cronies, the thugs of Zoe Sager out to ensure that didn't happen. There's no disqualifications in a Scramble match. So there's nothing that Ben Oman can do but implore these two to get out of here, trying to go for that super buck nasty, but here come their opponents from later tonight. Marz the specialist, Jaxx Wylder. And they're going to battle it out with the Mad Lads on the floor. They believe the Mad Lads responsible for the predicament. We saw Reed Matthews in that backstage footage at the end of last month's live event. And we got bodies all over the place. This is only our first match. I'm exhausted. Shaw back to his feet. Sager as well. Z Factor on Kyle Shaw. Zoe hurled out to the floor. Starr. He caught Crowe from behind. Christian Starr over the top, takes out the whole crew. Crowe caught Starr coming back in. Hit that swinging neckbreaker. And Stephen Crowe is your new Scramble champion. From one title, but right back into another. Look at the look on the face of Zoe Sager. Stephen Crowe, your new LPW Scramble champion. Look at Sager, not happy with Nate Nixon and William Taylor. I'm sure she's very, very happy to blame those two for her loss. Nonetheless, the Rhinestone Cowboy standing tall. And look at Jaxx, Wylder, Marz, the specialist. They're loving it. Having a good laugh at the expense of the Man Lads and Zoe Sager. But the fact of the matter is we've got a new LPW Scramble champion here at LPW 48.
Champion one way or the other.
Tired. Can I go home now? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding because we are just getting started.
They don't like the result, but I pretty well think it's inarguable at this point that we do this better than anybody. One more for your new champ. One more for each and every individual in that matchup. You can cut it down to just dub, and it works with the beats and the synchronicities. What else you got, Jason? Aw. Kevin's you're so sweet. One more, you guys. I am so damn excited for the rest of this evening's matchup. But before we get to the rest of these evening matchups, I want to give a huge thanks, as always, to the Rec Room South Edmonton for hosting us for the past 4 years. A huge shout out as well to the hottest, most attractive. I'm trying to think of another synonym, oh my god. Taryn Tech team as a whole. I was hoping you had me there, man. But Mike, Ken, Dean, Little Bad Boris, and the Audible Chocolate of Love Pro Wrestling, Big Bad Boris. What's up, brother?
Apparently Mrs. Boris is more over than I am.
I want to give a huge shout out to our light technician, Bud.
Was that a Mrs. Boris chant?
Will be leaving us at the end of next month. Because Bud's having a kid! Had you in the first half, not gonna lie. My dad he went out for milk years ago. I ain't seen him since. Anywho, I also want to give a huge thanks to a couple of individuals and a couple of brands that really help support and make Love Pro Wrestling what it is. A huge shout out to the only lawyers I like in McGinnis Law. Thank you guys for everything over the past few years. I want to say a huge thanks to Booster Juice as well. They recently came on. They're going to be helping us out for our main event coming up here next month. So, thank you. That wasn't part of the partnership agreement. You're losing money. A huge thanks as well to the Edmonton Loyalties. A huge thanks as well to the Buckingham, all of the individuals who support us here at Love Pro Wrestling. Give them a hell yeah. Okay, it's hot. We go take this off. I'm getting ready.
O'Connor last night at the prequel CWS show go one-on-one with Richtor William Taylor in a British rounds match, and it was fabulous. Still available on our YouTube channel right now. At the end of this broadcast, I highly recommend you go check that out. This young man, double top from the UK.
Weighing 220 pounds, he is Jaxx O'Connor.
Jack O'Connor's never been to a pub he hasn't been thrown out of, but he took somebody else's teeth with him. But he is in tough
His opponent
against this man who I know is very pleased with what happened earlier on in our scramble match as they continue to torment Lumberjack Larry Woods. And that is the King of the North, Rich King.
Cheer for Rich King, Terry!
People you will not find on this or any other planet, but as unlikable as Rich King is, he can get it done in that ring, and we've seen since he's aligned himself with Archer and focused on his own career, his trajectory is going up. When I saw this match announced, I circled it on the old calendar.
Touch my tip! Touch my tip! Touch my tip! Touch my tip! Quiet down, boy!
King did not compete last night on the CWS show, and I know O'Connor went to war with Richtor William Taylor, so we'll see if that comes into play the longer this bout goes on. But nonetheless, there's the bell, and we're underway. O'Connor very well versed in that British style in the grappling. Catches, catch can, submission style. Rich King can do a little bit of everything. Tremendous athlete. But, I mean, cover man for Punchable Face magazine. I'm not going to.
Yes, I'll get it on this side. This side. Right on, grapple, boy.
It looks like I thought we were going to open with the Greco-Roman knuckle lock, but of course, Rich King has to be a dick about everything. Fans letting him know how they feel about it, but you can rest assured Rich King does not give a hot damn.
I want to fight him. He's running away. Well, get in there. He's ready. Let's do this.
Interlocking the fingers with King. Shoots that kick right into the midsection. And immediately takes O'Connor down to the canvas, which may or may not be a wise move. As I mentioned, the extensive grappling skill of Jack O'Connor. And there's a small example of it right there, right into that cross arm breaker. King able to get his fingers locked to keep that extension. From happening. Moving into the ankle. Torquing away on that ankle and that knee. King looking to get to that bottom rope, but again switching over into that crossface. And just a glimpse of what Jack O'Connor is all about. Both shoulders down, a great way to release yourself from a submission hold is to get that opponent's shoulders onto the canvas, and now we're seeing those, I call them pump fists, of Jack O'Connor. He wasn't able to use those last night in the British rounds match, but here, Rich King gonna taste those fists. O'Connor follows him up, European uppercut. Things going the way of Jack O'Connor. Early on in our second matchup.
Let's go, Jack! Let's go, Jack!
I haven't heard what became of Dean Richtor and Lumberjack Larry Woods, but if I do find out before we go off the air tonight, I will let you know. Still to come, LPW Challenge Championship on the line. Also, Taryn from accounting going to go one-on-one with Gigi Ray. But right now, Jack O'Connor having his way with Rich King early on. And this would be a massive win. But of course, Thaddeus Archer can't keep his hands to himself. And Rich King showing that explosive power, and now gonna kick into that next gear. Stomping away on O'Connor. And now Rich King can start to pick and choose how he wants to go about his offense in this matchup. He has Jack O'Connor back on his heels.
Walk out of here tonight. Just
Kick between the shoulder blades.
right there, catch him.
You're only making it worse on
Thursday
yourself,
night
O'Connor.
commentary partner Stuart Garvey, your third man in the ring for this match.
Let's go, Jack! Let's go, Jack! Let's go, Jack!
Fans rallying behind Jack O'Connor.
Stop! Let's go, Jack! Let's go, Jack! Stop!
King muscles him up. Oh, but O'Connor able to go behind. Waist control. Trying to take King down to the canvas. Oh, King able to break the grip. Some well-placed elbows. Able to go behind. Rolling through into the vertical suplex.
Picture perfect suplex! You suck, Rich! Hey, get off your foot and pay attention to this magic! Nobody cares about Rick.
Rich King every bit as good as he thinks he is.
That was one! That was one! That was one! That was one!
O'Connor trying to make his way back vertical. O'Connor now turning to the strikes to try to take the advantage back from King. King swiftly able to avoid that fist. Taking a bite out of Jack O'Connor. I mean, come on. Who does that? Fires O'Connor into the opposite buckle.
Night time, O'Connor!
King charging in, caught the boot right in the midsection. Unforced error from Rich King, but using that athleticism to his advantage.
Beautiful! That was our... Oh, shit!
Up and over, but able to land on his feet. Almost like a Cobra clutch locked in, using that top rope for some extra leverage and torque on that neck.
Rich, you suck! Rich, you suck! You should give up. You suck! Rich, you suck! Rich, you suck!
Oh, that was that running knee lift he was looking for earlier, right on the chin. That might have hit the off button on O'Connor.
Yeah! You gotta believe! Well, there's something temporary with Jack, and that's his time in LPW. Oh, come on! Come on, Rich! Yeah!
O'Connor trying not to go for the ride. And now, able take King down and lock in that submission. Very, very close to the ropes. And of course, Archer trying to help Rich King's cause. King able to get to that bottom rope. O'Connor has to release the hold, but damage done. But the heavy hands of Jack O'Connor coming back into play. And hey, we'll throw the feet in too.
Come on!
And Jack O'Connor's fired up. Godbridge suplex. King down hard on that tailbone. Two.
That's the best you can get, O'Connor, too.
Very, very close to the biggest win in his young career. O'Connor needs to keep the foot on the gas pedal. He has Rich King reeling. Looking to fire him off. Will duck that close, unable to go behind into that full Nelson. Beautiful work from Rich King. But look at O'Connor right back up to his feet, which may not be wise as he's on spaghetti legs, that top rope holding him up.
Finish him, my king!
Olympic slam from King, and he's holding on. Maintaining that wrist control.
You know it comes after this.
What a show of power from Rich King. Hooking the leg. And Rich King adds another win to his resume.
Your winner, the King of the North, Rich King!
O'Connor put up a hell of a fight, but Rich King is on a roll right now. Oh, he's got a microphone. He asked me how happy I am about that. Let's hear what the King of the North has to say.
All of you, each and every one of you, could have been on the right side of history if you just listened to me. But time and time again, all of you cheer for losers like Jack O'Connor, losers like T.Y. Jackson, losers like that. Lumberjack Larry. What I realize though is you don't want to admit this to yourselves. I know you all. But each and every time you drive here to the rec room to watch Love Wrestling, you come to watch me. Not just because I am the best in this ring, not just because I am the highlight of this company, but because all of you wish you could be me. Yeah, it's really funny. It's really funny because all of you know it deep down in your heart. And you will never get anything. Like me. show coming up in just a few short weeks where we take over the gymnasium for the first time in years.
You won!
Now I can only think of one match that would be the best for Rich King. See what Jackson? I already beat you once. And this means more than the Grand Championship to me. This means cementing my legacy.
You don't have legs.
Have you seen it though?
Lumberjack Larry. I've proven time and time again that I'm better than you in every way. Time and time again, I've proven that I'm on the next level and you were holding me back the entire time. See, in this win, I've beaten Canadian geese. I've beaten brawlers like Jack O'Connor. I've been a runway model in this ring. So I think there's only one person I want to get in this ring with. I've never had an opportunity to beat a supermodel.
It's funny that you say that. You see, I'm going to take a quick aside here. I have been beaten around this rec room for the last few months by lunatic lumberjacks, by Jack and Juice morons.
Good, because you suck.
And this last month I decided to talk to my legal counsel. We got a hold of the LPW offices. You remember this, Spencer? You remember our sit down? Yeah, you remember we drew up some paperwork, approached you with the lawsuits, and it's funny that you say that because we made a little bit of a settlement. We crossed all the T's, dotted all the lowercase J's. But we don't have to worry about that lawsuit because next month at our big show this year at the return of wrestling to the Nate Gym on June 20th at LPW 49, the King of the North, Rich King, will face the Prince of Pretty. And the best thing about all that, Rich, is that idiot that you mentioned, that mangy mongrel, that semi-hairless hobo, that loser Larry will never, ever get into your business, never, ever again.
Whoa, hang on. Whoa, wait, they're back. I thought they would have been on White Avenue by now with Larry Woods and Dean Richtor still brawling their way through the rec room, and they're back here ringside. And again, just a numbers game, too much for Larry Woods. Dean Richtor holding Larry in that corner. Larry trying to fight his way out of that corner.
That's kingly behavior.
A human shield of Thaddeus Archer. Up on the shoulder. But the bacon of Archer saved by Dean Richtor.
All you do is move on from him. Spencer!
And this whole event's falling apart.
There's prior engagements.
I'm sorry. I'm a lawyer. I'm a car salesperson, dude. There's no way I'm smart enough for that. But
Listen to the boss, Larry.
what we can do, Dean Richtor doesn't have a match for LPW 49. So, what we're going to do is we're going to ban this idiot to ringside. And we're going to have ourselves Lumberjack Larry off with Dean Richtor.
I'm getting the lawyers on it. I'm getting the lawyers on it. I'll be out there. Don't worry, I'll be out there.
No, it's not. Better idea. All right. Woods against Richtor, I like it. And that stupid idiot gets to be in his corner.
Don't call him that.
Hey, I don't mind. I get to be with you.
He's good out here.
Oh boy.
Just it's totally irresponsible.
Things just got a lot.
You know what? That sounds great, but I'm going to do you one better. For the good people here of Edmonton, Alberta.
He's feral. Put him down.
If you beat Dean Richtor at LPW 49,
But you won't.
you get a Rich King
Mom has a better.
at LPW 50. And not only that, Rich, well, Lumberjack Larry, it's the stipulation of your choice.
Oh man.
Talk about these nonsense. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. I know like this. I'm getting the lawyers.
Sir, you just sold yourself a car.
June 20th and Nate just got a whole lot more interesting. We've got a lot to unpack here. We're going to see Rich King take on the returning Prince of Pretty Tyler Breeze. One-on-one. We're also going to see Lumberjack Larry Woods go one-on-one. With Dean Richtor. Richtor will have Thaddeus Archer III in his corner. Lumberjack Larry going to have Mama Woods in his corner. And if Larry pins Dean Richtor, he gets Rich King one-on-one at LPW 50. A lot can change in about 7 minutes.
Well, I can click your chance. I'm just going to listen to one that called me cool. I haven't heard that before. I'm supposed to be unbiased, but what more for the Lumberjack? Y'all ready for Larry Woods and Dean Richtor to face off at LPW 49? Y'all ready for Tyler Breeze to take down Rich King? Can we get a hell yeah? I'm real excited for this one, you guys. It's been 728 days. If y'all know me, you know I'm not great with numbers. It has been I am not good with numbers. Oh, I feel bad, because I was going to boo this man, but then I'd be by default booing those children, and that's just not. Specifically boo this man. Brother, you're 30, we can't laugh at 6'7", that's just not cool anymore.
2026, pal.
No, absolutely not. Maybe.
Please don't do it.
Maybe if.
Please don't do it. 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 Please don't do it.
Put you live, you can tell me or not.
Please don't do it.
Somebody grab me.
Spencer,
It's gone.
Spencer,
Give me any good advice.
you know you want to do it. Come on now.
And the streak continues.
Give the people what they want.
Guys, I'm going to go over on my time and Ben's going to be mad. Can I announce the match and I'll do it before intermission? There we go. Compromise. That's what we do here. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And it's for the Love Pro Wrestling Challenge Championship. Your referee for this title bout, PWA Hall of Famer, Mike the Fifth Fitzpatrick.
He's got a plaque. I never got a plaque. I'm not bitter.
Making their way to the ring first, your challenger.
we've got a lot to unpack in this matchup as well, as we await the arrival of the son of Kosovo, the Prince of Albania, Berat Gorani, getting his opportunity at the LPW Challenge Championship. How much of Michael Richard Blais's focus is on this situation and how much is on that unsanctioned match June 20th at Nate against his baby brother, Stephen Crowe. Stephen Crowe, of course, the new LPW Scramble champion. Sheik, Akbar, Shabaz accompanying his Paralira teammates. He will be in action later tonight in our main event, taking on LPW Grand Champion T.Y. Jackson. Jacked and juicy indeed.
Your champion.
God's gift to wrestling, Michael Richard Blais. 728 days he has proudly carried that LPW Challenge Championship. Set to undertake another defense. To the ring alone, not flanked by any member of the clandestine society. All roads lead to the Nate Main Gymnasium on Saturday, June the 20th. Opportunity for Paralira to both walk out with singles gold here at LPW 48. But a tall order, quite frankly, for both of them. We're going to get the answer to question number one momentarily as this match set to kick off. Holds aloft that LPW Challenge Championship.
Take care of my challenge, man.
And we are ready to get underway. I mean, Berat Gorani has his fans. Jacked and Juicy, one of the hottest brands in professional wrestling, as the Fitz calls for the bell and we're underway. And Gorani quickly right on the offense, and I don't blame him. As I mentioned, you have to wonder how much of MRB's head is in the game. Big shoulder tackle, Gorani. Blais to use his size, but clothesline over the top, down to the floor. MRB drop kick again. Sends Gorani down to the floor. MRB with the Asai moonsault. What are we, 30 seconds in? more on the task at hand than I was giving him credit for. Right into the awaiting arms of Berat Gorani, and these guys are pulling out the big guns early on. Not getting paid by the hour. Champion and challenger making their way back to their feet. And I'd call it a draw so far, but there is an intensity in the air right now. Again, Gorani using his size to back Blais in the corner. Stomp away. And I'm quite sure Crowe looking on. Somewhere in the back, clutching his new piece of gold. Blais came down awkwardly on his head. Gorani quick to follow up. And there's the Jessica Biel. Oftentimes, these will come in bunches. Blais able to reverse, sends Gorani across the ring. Again, Berat using that size and power. And he might be looking for that kick. Oh, Blais had it scouted, caught it coming in. Busting out some new hits from the playbook. Blais in control, looking to follow up on the son of Kosovo. Blais looking for that final consecration. If he could get the big man up. Oh, Gorani able to spin out. Berat Gorani showing off that power. Hanging that shoulder out to dry over that middle rope, and now wisely into the steel ring post. Hammerlock body slam, picked him up like he was a child. And it would appear Gorani targeting that shoulder. Again, muscling up the challenge champion. Beautiful shoulder breaker. You can see Blais clutching that left shoulder. Cover.
No! Shit!
Gorani trying to perhaps go for that Gigi that cross arm breaker, but Blais does the fingers lock, trying to get them free. Able to do so. Now just going to try to pull that shoulder out of the socket. Wisely keeping his shoulders off the canvas as well. Fitzpatrick in position to see if the champ wants to give it up, but she'll have to pry that title from his cold dead hands. Blais trying to escape, using the lower body and the legs to try to break that grip. Just the torque on that shoulder. You can see Gorani wrenching back. Blais trying to use that lower body to maneuver himself. Able to get up vertical, but still in the grasp of Gorani. And Gorani using that lower body power to take Blais back down to the canvas. repeated last night. Ironically, Gorani defeated Stephen Crowe one-on-one, while Blais victorious in a tag team matchup with Taryn from Accounting. MRB again using that lower body to get vertical, and that's one way to get out of a submission maneuver is to drive your elbow full force into your opponent's face. I think Gorani's dazed, but you can see that left arm absolutely not 100%. Big back elbow cuts Blais down. Blais able to get the shoulder up, but you can see he is in a serious amount of discomfort. Gorani wisely trying to target that arm, but Blais trying to shield himself, trying not to let Gorani extend it, get a hold of it. Oh, coming in with that kick. Hard elbow strike. Blais just swinging wildly, almost like a wounded animal. Tuck that clothesline. Blais charging in. Drove that knee into Gorani. Both competitors dazed. Short right jabs to the chin from God's gift to wrestling. 700 plus days as Scramble, Challenge champion. Super kick right under the chin sends Gorani out of the ring and down to the floor. Blais looking to follow.
Come on, man. Seriously.
Gorani out to the floor. Still to come. Taryn from Accounting, Gigi Ray one-on-one. Mad Lads in non-title tag team action right now. Gorani, Blais taking it to the streets here at the Rec Room.
Get it back to the ring, Michael. Come on, smart enough.
Got it, buddy.
Two handfuls of hair by our challenge champion as they descend deeper into the corners. Blais showing that athleticism, getting back up onto that stage. Gorani kicked down into a ringside seat, one of the best seats in the house, and you can see the wheels turning inside the mind of Michael Richard Blais. Massive drop kick. I don't know what that was. Just projectile himself at Berat Gorani. Caution thrown to the wind by the champion. I can't see either competitor from where I'm perched, but that was an ungodly collision. Blais up to his feet. And I think he might have finally snapped. And I think we know who we can blame it all on. Back inside the squared circle. Oh, but Gorani caught him with the Goose, Blais by the hair. Series of hard rights. Blais calling for that brainbuster. Can he get the big man up? MRB with that brainbuster Spinebuster down on the knee, and he's going to retain that championship. Oh, Gorani able to kick out of the Brainbuster. Many a match, many a championship won with that very move. Drawing board will have to reach a little deeper into his bag of tricks, but he might be trying again for that final consecration. Trying to muscle the big man up, but that left shoulder has taken a beating in this match. And Berat Gorani, by no means a small man. Gorani charging that corner. Oh, landed up on that middle rope, but got caught. Wedged in under that top turnbuckle. Kick right between the eyes of the challenger.
One more time! One more time! One more time!
And this bunch of sickos in the rec room, they want to see it again. And Blais only happy to oblige. Down with a version of the powerbomb, stacks them up. Gorani out at 2.
That was four.
You see again, Blais trying to stretch out. I'm not sure if that shoulder is out of socket a little bit, trying to pop it back in. Madman. Blais again, going to go for that final consecration. Trying to muscle up Gorani. Again, unsuccessful. Gorani muscles up Blais. Got those arms hooked. Oh, grabbed him over that top rope. Midsection first. Over that top rope, Blais. Hung out over that top rope. Drops the leg on MRB. Hard tumble down to the floor.
2, 3.
Wisely, Gorani throwing Blais back inside the ring. Can't win that championship on the floor. Control. Interlocking the fingers. Gorani going for that spacewalk. Into the blockbuster with some extra torque. Gorani hooks the leg. Oh, Blais saving his championship by the skin of his teeth. Gorani now perhaps a little bit frustrated. I can see some blood coming from the mouth of Gorani, probably from one of those kicks while his head was wedged under that top turnbuckle. Nonetheless, Blais able to land on his feet. Leaping back elbow. Champion now reaching down deep. As Gorani back up to his feet, fires in that forearm. I don't know if you want to get into a battle of kicks with Blais right back up to his feet, hit the enziguri. With one of his own. Charging the ropes. Big spinebuster from the champ. MRB trying to, oh man, bigger spinebuster from the challenger. Fabulous matchup for the LPW challenge champion, and these two might fight forever.
Fight forever! Five! All right, let's take it with you.
Get up!
Six!
Michael Fitzpatrick administering that 10 count. Blais trying to grab a hold of the ankle of Gorani. Gorani out onto the ring apron. Blais going to the eyes. Oh, again trying to pull that shoulder out of the socket. Blais again trying to go for the eyes, and again wisely continuing the onslaught to that shoulder.
Come on. Come on, Berat. Let's get in the ring. Berat, come on.
Blais gets a faceful on that top turnbuckle. And Gorani again looking for that spacewalk, but again interrupted by hard strikes from Blais. Blais following Gorani up to that middle rope, trying to get him in that fireman's carry. That is a mass of humanity for Blais to handle. Blais trying to get a vertical on that middle rope. That's unbelievable. Thinly roll off the middle rope from the champion. Oh, Gorani able to get the shoulder up. What a match. Champion and challenger got to reach down extra deep. Blais now looking to go high risk. Ascending to a higher level. God's gift to wrestling. Michael Richard Blais high atop the rec room. 450 splash. Blais tried at the last second, able to roll through. Gorani went for that kick. Blais able to avoid the impact. Mahi straw cradle, shoulders down. Gorani kicked out the right into the clutches, tried to go for that final consecration. Blais down across the knee. Gorani hit the enziguri to the back of the skull of MRB. Oh, Blais flipped him over. Gorani with the buckle bomb. Massive clothesline inside out goes the champ. Second enziguri connects. And Berat Gorani is your new challenge champion. The 700-plus day reign of Michael Richard Blais as challenge champion has come to an end, courtesy of that man, Berat Gorani. Our second championship changing hands here at LPW 48 in an absolute classic match of the year candidate. And here comes Sheik Akbar Shabaz to congratulate his brother. Oh, Blais snatched away that title from Gorani. Showing respect to the new LPW Challenge Champion. What a match. As the late great Gorilla Monsoon would say, history being made here at LPW 48. Crowe just laid out Gorani. And now staring daggers at his big brother.
Should have raised him better, Michael. Raised him? Ryan. He's still not grown up. He's over. What the hell was that? Steven sucks! Yeah. Steven sucks! Steven sucks! Hi, baby.
Stephen Crowe has got something to say.
Please don't talk! 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 Please don't talk!
Learn a lesson.
You better cancel it because you won't win and you can't win.
Yes, he will.
Look at you.
What?
You're pathetic. I just won a title. Look at me. I just won a title and you just lost one. I was holding myself back by dragging your pathetic ass behind me.
He's better than you. He's better than you.
And if you don't want to cancel next month, I'm just going to have to leave you behind and let you drown.
You mean let him kick your ass? Yes! Somebody else.
But hey, at least your kids can say they have a winner for an uncle when you're stuck with a loser for a dad.
That's too far. That's too far. Comes Taryn from accounting to try to keep the peace. Good luck. Blais, spine buster on his brother, and now the scrap is on. And referee Spencer trying to separate Crowe and Blais. Taryn getting in on the action as well. Trying to keep these two from ripping each other apart before we even get to Nate.
Cancel! Cancel the match!
No!
You can't!
Steven. I'm sick of this, Michael. You got a match. You're going to fight it out. Quit this shit.
Suck it up, Steven!
At least there's someone that both of you listen to. And next month is unsanctioned. You cannot work in this matchup. Fitzy cannot work in this matchup as a referee. But I know some of you can. So, LPW 49, the Nate Gymnasium, the first match at Nate in nearly a decade. It's Stephen Crowe against Michael Richtor Blais with your special guest referee, Taryn from accounting.
Wow.
Michael, I need you to head to the back, man. You give him a minute.
I do not envy that job.
I'll deal with you two in the back. So get there.
By my format sheet, if it can be trusted, we are going to go to intermission. So get off the couch, grab yourself a beverage, grab yourself something to eat. But don't stray far because we still have 3 massive matches to come, including our main event LPW Grand Championship on the line. So stick around because we're going to be right back.
I'm not going to intermission on today, but my therapist told me that was bad for my wallet because I'm not just going to go and grab a beer. What we're going to do is give one more for Berat, Gorani, your brand new challenge. An individual who's coming out tonight, Kaser. Am I correct in saying it's a little bit of a 7th birthday today? No one wants to do that. No one hardly wants to do it. However, what we're going to do is 3 hip parades. Does that work? Sounds good. Jason, can you kick us off?
Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
We'll see you after intermission. Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. How you doing, people? Usually I keep 2 of these in my pockets because it used to be really fun for me where you'd steal the microphone from me and then I just have another one. It was a good old TV, but we don't have anymore today. Have you all seen the new Michael Jackson movie? I haven't. No. How you doing, people? Hell yeah, I always love a Love Pro Wrestling event, and tonight's got something special too. I'm psyched with the first 3 matches tonight. Friends, fam, wrestling fans, how you doing? One more for Berat Gorani. That is 728 days of history on Michael Richtor Blais' hands, so I want to give one more to him. How the hell you do it for 728 days, brother? I can't even for 3 minutes sometimes. That's an inappropriate. I included the time for the crying, okay? They told me to buy some time. That's always a dangerous situation. Another one for Stephen Crowe. And it is shaping up to be what hell of an event on Saturday, June 20th, as we take over the main gymnasium for the first time. The first pro wrestling show at Nate in nearly a decade. I am privileged to get the opportunity to do that with Love Pro Wrestling. I hope y'all are there because not only do we have an unsanctioned matchup between Michael Richard Blais and Stephen Crowe, one heck of a referee in Taryn from the county. Rich King takes on Tyler Breeze. Lumberjack Larry Woods faces off with Dean Richtor. And I have to walk a little farther to the bar, so I probably won't drink as much. Did somebody say yes, you will? Oh, well. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. I always say good wins. I really hope you all join us for the Love Pro Wrestling event at Nate. My God, did I sound like they were all there or what? I really hope you do. This is the biggest show in our company history. I could not be more privileged when we get the opportunity to carry on the legacy of PWA for the first time ever. And as we do that, I certainly recognize one referee as a Hall of Famer often, but we do have 2 PWA Hall of Famers here. One more for the Audible Chocolate, the Big Bad Boris.
Thank you. Mike, can you turn my voice on, please?
On YouTube.com/LoveWrestlingCH. So, if y'all have fun tonight, you can head right home. You can watch that right back. It puts some shekels back into your pockets.
Check.
Advertising, you guys.
Check. Mr. Love,
Yes, Boris.
I know that you're killing time here, but I believe you owe us a little something. You owe us a little bit of 6. And then a little bit of something else after that. Come on now. I'm going to pull my Hall of Fame card and ask you to give the people what they want. I'm not listening to you guys.
My values apparently can be compromised for monetary compensation.
Oh, yeah! Hall of Fame card more often.
I used to hate myself too, so it's no real change on that.
However,
I am real excited for our next matchup. I'm excited for our next 3 matchups. Schedule 4.
Yeah, man.
This next matchup is the first time ever in a Love Pro Wrestling ring. And, well, I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman. The following contest is scheduled for one fall! I will be referee by Love Pro Wrestling Senior Official, Judge Ben Omen. Making their way to the ring first.
We are back for the second half of LPW number 48. Once again, my name is Big Bad Boris. Incredibly grateful you choose to spend your Friday night with us here at Love Pro Wrestling from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Taryn from accounting, the current CWS champion of Salvation, set to renew a long-standing rivalry with Gigi Ray. They've competed in the biggest arena we have to offer here in LPW, and they're competing once again here at the Rec Room as Gigi Ray set to make her way to the squared circle, representing Mill Woods as she always does. And this promises to start the second half of of our live event off with a bang. We've seen 2 championships change hands. How about the son of Kosovo, Berat, Gorani, ending the 728-day run of Michael Richtor Blais as LPW Challenge champion. As we get the second half started, I got a quick word from the new challenge champion, Mr. Berat Gorani. How does it feel?
It was amazing. Now I got a bigger challenge ahead of the challenge champion to try and match Michael Richtor Blais' 2-year run.
All right, congratulations. Taryn from accounting extending the hand of respect to Gigi Ray, who replies with a side headlock. We are off and running on the second half of LPW 48. Of course, we saw a new Scramble champion as well, the Rhinestone Cowboy, Stephen Crowe. The announcement of the Prince of Pretty, Tyler Breeze, is going to go one-on-one with Rich King Saturday, June 20th at Nate. Still to come, non-title tag team action, the Mad Lads taking on Jaxx, Wylder, and Marz, the Specialists, and of course, shoulders down. Our main event, T.Y. Jackson defending the LPW Grand Championship against Sheik, Akbar, Shabaz. So settle in. These two so evenly matched. They know each other so well. Beautiful head scissors from the money. Hard form in the corner. Gigi Ray taking over on Taryn from accounting. Up to her feet. Jaw of Taryn from accounting, and it's been amazing to see the progress of Gigi Ray. I have the privilege of calling her very first match in the PWA, and to see the journey this young lady's been on to where she is now has been nothing short of remarkable. But the same, quite frankly, can be said for Taryn from accounting, who's basically done it all here in LPW.
Let's go out of the corner. Let's go.
Blocking out of the corner, snapping off that suplex. Nicely done by TFA Spencer Love. I mean, what a first half. We have 2 new title changes.
This is much better than what I just had to do at your expense, Boris. I compromised my values and I regret it immediately.
Something tells me I got a little bit of heat with the boss, but nonetheless, TFA firing in right hands. Big clothesline takes Ray hard down to the canvas.
Clear the ropes here. Let's go.
I think the boss is shooting at it. Taryn threw the ropes out onto the apron to continue the onslaught.
Let's go, Taryn!
Big spine buster. And Taryn right now snapping off that short and quick. DDT quickly floating over, hooking the leg for the cover. Ray shooting that left arm, left shoulder off the canvas.
Let's go,
TFA firmly in charge early on in this bout.
Let's go,
And she might be looking to crunch the numbers on Gigi Ray if she can muscle her up. Ray able to get one arm free. Caught with that back heel kick. Leaping, spinning back heel kick.
This is awesome!
Good cover from Ray.
This is awesome! This is awesome! This is awesome!
We knew this match would be very evenly contested as
You want to give it up.
Ray now going to slow the pace down.
You want to quit? No.
in that submission, grind away on Taryn, keep her down on the canvas. Taryn up to her feet, firing in. Fighting from underneath, trying to break the grip, trying to create space. Unable to do so. Drop kick on target, sends Taryn down to the canvas again. Another cover. Taryn trying to keep the center of gravity low. Able to avoid that pile driver. Up and over, landing on the apron. Springing off TFA. Quickly up to the top with the big cross body. Where the back of Taryn's head hit the canvas hard. A quick reminder for all things Love Pro Wrestling. Visit us online, lovewrestling.ca. All of your favorite social medias. Love Wrestling CA. And we have a very healthy and active content wing as well. Lots of content and information for you to check out. Taryn. Gigi able to hit that strike and still take Taryn down. Onto the floor, quick to follow up. Rolling Taryn back inside the squared circle. Buried that shoulder right into that rib area. Taryn charging the ropes. Baseball slide on target. Sends the money into the front row. Judge Ben Omen administering the 10 count. 3. Taryn gonna roll Gigi back inside the ring, quick to follow up. Can't win the matchup on the floor. Back elbow stung. Ray sent her to the corner. Taryn quick to follow up. This has been very evenly contested, as I knew it would be. Oh, big spear from TFA, and that might be the one to get it done. Ray able to kick out, but you can see the damage done. TFA! 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 And with that hard impact, TFA able to take a couple of seconds, formulate a game plan.
Let's go, Gigi!
Wrist control, muscled up onto the shoulders. Oh, Ray, elbows to the jaw, gets the feet back down underneath. Rolling through into that Juji Gatami. Cross arm breaker, able to extend that arm. Taryn trying to use that lower body to try to get to the ropes. Torquing away on that shoulder, on that elbow. Taryn able to get those hands locked to prevent the extension of that arm. Ray trying to break it, rolling into the cover. Crucifix into the cover again. TFA again, having to kick out. Series of kicks. Butterfly in the arms. Nice suplex. All release.
Let's go, Taryn!
And this has been back and forth. Like a lot of us knew it would be. Gigi Ray ascending up to that top rope, but Taryn quickly back up to her feet. Ray having to readjust the game plan, but TFA running interference. They're both going to climb.
Get off the ropes, guys.
Into that corner. Big superplex. That took a lot out of TFA as well. And we might have just hit the reset button on this whole thing. Van Omen
2.
launching the 10 count.
3.
That was awesome.
4.
Come on, Taryn.
5. 6. 7.
Van Omen at 7.
8. 9.
Well, both in the nick of time. What the hell is she doing out here? Zoe Sager! Drop kick from the top. Van Omen calling for the bell. Zoe Sager has nothing to do with this. Obviously, she is pissed off, for lack of a better term, after losing her Scramble championship. And she's going to take it out on Gigi Ray and Taryn. Ray fighting back. We got a good thing going here.
This matchup has been declared a no contest.
Keep it going, one more for Taryn from a counter.
Not how we wanted that one to end, but another chapter, perhaps the final chapter, will be written next month.
I know it's going to get a mixed reaction. Like I said, I'm supposed to be unbiased. I am trying my best to be unbiased. That's personal growth over a few hours. Do you not like personal growth?
Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite?
It's like,
JTFA.
I'm not going to say anything, Jason. Jason, I've only compromised my values once tonight for you, and I already hate it. And Boris has heat with me because of it. But I'm not going to do it twice. I called for help twice. I don't curse anymore, so I can't do the second half of that line. I am so damn excited for June 20th, guys, but we got a couple more matches here before Love Pro Wrestling 48 comes to a conclusion. Are you all having a good time tonight? Has anybody Wayne chunked tonight?
No, sir.
No Wayne chunking? Later? Sounds good. I'll ask you next month. I will make sure that I do that.
Please do.
See, and I'm hearing what is that, and then I feel old after that. It's okay, it's
6.
Can our production guys play the Wang Chung song right now?
My coworkers are right there and they are going to make fun of me. Make it spicy, man. I'm going to make fun of right now.
You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it.
Degradation at the highest degree. I don't get paid enough for this. You gotta subscribe. That was too far.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall and refereed by Stu Garvey.
It's a bad time.
Making their way to the ring first.
Jaxx, Wylder, and the Canadian Goose, Kyle Shaw. We're supposed to get a championship match. Mad lads.
First from Edmonton, Alberta.
the Canadian Goose and Reed Matthews pinch hit. Last month at LPW 47. And after the show, Reed Matthews was found laying in the backstage area. We're not exactly sure what happened to Reed Matthews, but I mean, you can read between the lines. I don't want to say the quiet part out loud, but my understanding is Reed Matthews is going to be out for some time.
I'm done with the games! I'm done with waiting! I know you put Reed Matthews down last month, so get out here so I can hang you right now!
Marz, the specialist, doing my job for me. I mean, I can't say it any better than that. And here come the LPW Tag Team Champions, Nasty Nate Dixon, White Shirt William Taylor, the Mad Lads. This is a non-title match. White Shirt has a microphone.
Listen to yourself, lad. Cool it. Easy. I haven't seen both of you this night since your partner got joints. And Marz, considering you adopted this angry considering you adopted this new angry persona, I thought the Scooby-Doo mysteries were long behind you because I got bad news, Marz. The man who killed your partner, God bless him, by the way, did the Mad Lads a massive favor.
Appreciate it.
We,
It's Canadian.
your reigning, defending tag team champions, the Mad Lads! We just were in the building, weren't we? We were out doing what champions do and celebrating! Mad Kings are! Woo! So Marz, Jaxx, before you two have an aneurysm, and if it's revenge you boys really want, no titles! Let's square up the old-fashioned way. Revenge, if that's what you want.
We'll give you this match.
All right. Want to make it non-title? And tonight, we beat your ass for Reed. And it's ready. When we beat your ass tonight, next month, Nate, we want a tag title match.
Well, that's no point of all this big talk and all these non-title matches. I just want to plant a little seed because the Mad Lads can always have a plan. Since we weren't here, since Zoe Sager wasn't here, not us, not her, was it you who jumped Reed? Was it you who jumped Reed?
Think I did?
Everybody knows Reed's better looking than you, and everyone knows Reed's a better short king. So if I was you, Marz, I would jump his ass too, bro!
We know it wasn't me. That's my brother. That's my best friend. Jaxx. I swear to God, if I found out you had anything to do with it, you're as well. But for tonight, I want you to. Yeah! Spencer, let's get this match started!
Look at the mind games from the Mad Lads driving a wedge, or attempting at least driving a wedge between Marz and Jaxx Wylder. Non-title matchup, but you heard it. If Marz and Wylder can get the win, they will earn a shot at the tag team titles. There's the bell, we're underway. Oh, Jaxx gonna tag himself in. And just in the span of seconds, moments, this union between Marz the Specialist and Jaxx Wylder has been strained, much to the delight of the Mad Lads. White shirt William Taylor adding insult to injury. We saw him go one-on-one in a British rounds match last night with Jack O'Connor. Definitely worth checking out. Double heel trip, and now just laying in forearms. Feeding Taylor a steady diet and kicks in the corner. MMA background of Jaxx Wylder. How about June 20th? LPW 49 shaping up. Triple threat match. Gigi Ray, Zoe Sager, Taryn from accounting. Marz the Specialist now legal. Buries that knee into the midsection of William Taylor. There's the tag to Nixon. You can see not on the same page are Jaxx Wylder and Marz the Specialist. Choking Marz with that warm-up jacket. Now Marz looking to turn the table, drops down, hits that drop kick right in the mush. Back into the corner, and there's a tag. An unwanted, from the looks of it, tag from Jaxx Wylder. Nice leaping knee strike, caught Nixon in the nose.
What are you doing, huh?
I mean, these two aren't even in the same book, never mind the same page. And the Mad Lads using it to their advantage, stacking up Wylder. Fireman's carry position. Jaxx holding onto that middle rope and caught a boot from William Taylor. Dropped over that top rope. Big kick from the nasty one. And the Mad Lads in charge of this non-title tag team match, trying to fire in those elbows. Jaxx doing the best he can to cover up. Still to come, our main event. Sheik Akbar Shabaz gets his shot at T.Y. Jackson and the LPW Grand Championship. As Jaxx Wylder firmly planted in enemy territory. Some tandem offense coming up from the Mad Lads. Taylor wisely keeping his body between Wylder and Marz the specialist and dragging the carcass of Jaxx back into their corner. Quick tags in and out. And so far the plan run by the Mad Lads is working incredibly effectively as they've isolated Wylder, driven a wedge between him and his partner, and now reaping the benefits. And now choking Wylder with another piece of apparel. Hurling that shirt into the face of Marz the specialist. Now taking advantage of Stuart Garvey's back turn. Get some extra licks in on Wylder. And you have to give the devil their due. Working like a well-oiled machine are the Mad Lads, tag team champions for a reason, ending the lengthy run of Paralira. Trying to pull the ears off the side of the head of Wylder. And Jaxx can't take much more of this punishment.
Mouth and nose, baby. Eyes. Look at that. Look at these beautiful keepers.
Grinding that forearm and that wrist tape into the eyes. 2, 3, 4. Taking every bit of that 5 count. There is a mean streak in this young man, a mile wide.
You don't want it like us. You're not built like us. Let's go, Jaxx.
And we've seen Jaxx Wylder on social media becoming more and more unhinged as partners being attacked. And unfortunately for him, some losses piling up. Starting to wear on his psyche, his mental state, as he fires in elbows, trying to create some space to perhaps make a tag. Right hand right on the jaw. And Nixon pulled Marz off the ring apron, and Jaxx right into the awaiting arms, and an overhead throw from William Taylor.
Go!
Tag me, Jaxx! You did good last month! Tag me this
Come on.
Tag him, Jaxx!
I mean, what a pair of jackasses these two are.
Taylor sucks! Taylor sucks! Taylor sucks!
I bet these two are friends with Rich King.
He's lined up. He's lined up. He's lined up. He's lined up.
Man, running through Jaxx Wylder. And Wylder showing that tenacity, able to get the shoulders up. Picking apart. Wylder up to his feet, able to fire and strikes. But Nixon trying to cut that off, and wisely again hurling Wylder back into their corner and chopping him right back down to the canvas.
2, 3.
cut deep, and you can see Nixon getting a little frustrated.
Jaxx Wylder.
Let Jaxx tag! Let Jaxx!
Everybody knows. Think this is better than you, pal. And way better than everybody knows.
Again,
Everybody
mind
knows.
games continuing. Jaxx again runs into Nixon with that neck break right in the middle of the ring. Shoulders down. Wylder again able to kick out, but I mean the clock's ticking on this. Tag into white shirt William Taylor. Mad Lads formulating a game plan here, perhaps for some more tandem offense. Nixon has one of the hardest chops in Love Pro Wrestling, and you just got an example of that. Oh, DDT from Wylder. That rocked Taylor, and it might be now or never for Jaxx Wylder to get to that corner and tag in Marz. I'm not sure if he knows what corner to go to. You can see him kind of turning the wrong way. Taylor trying to get to his corner, able to tag in Nixon. All fingertips away, but he couldn't get there to make the tag. Oh, and Zaguri caught Nixon. Caught by the trunks. Wylder able to land on his feet. Hit another kick. That rocked the nasty one, and now Wylder scratching and clawing his way to get to the corner. Marz, the specialist, is the legal man, and he's going to go to work. Hard and Zaguri up to that middle turnbuckle. And all that pent-up frustration, that pressure valve just released in the form of a flurry of violence against the Mad Lads. And Marz, the specialist, able to kick it into that extra gear to bring that intensity to rise to the occasion. Bridges Nixon, both men down to the floor. And the short king gonna fly that Fosbury flop over the top.
Not dead ever! Not dead ever! Not dead ever! Not dead ever!
Marz, the specialist,
Not dead ever!
into that extra gear as only he can. Nixon back in the ring. Oh, he's got that Marz bar locked in. Richtor trying to lock it. Torquing away on that shoulder. Nixon trying to get to that bottom rope. William Taylor back in the ring. Oh, but he got caught from behind by Wylder. Oh, Nixon able to float him over. Shoulders were down, able to escape. Pair of knees.
Break his face! Break his face! Break his face!
And now a knowing glance, perhaps. Respect restored between Wylder and Marz, the specialist.
Son of a bitch!
Nixon! Look at the leg! I think everybody in this building thought this matchup was over. But Nixon showing why he and white shirt William Taylor are your reigning tag team champions. And the air just came out of the rec room. There's the tag. Marz back legal, and it's looking like we might see some tandem. Perhaps not. To have tandem offense, you gotta have a tandem. And William Taylor drag Jaxx Wylder out to the floor. Inside the ring, big knee to the side of the skull. Tag in to William Taylor. Leaping knee catches Marz, dumped by Nixon. And the Mad Lads have not won this match.
That's bullshit!
And now the frustration boiling over. Marz the specialist indeed. Not dead ever, but still in the clutches of the champs. Tag into Nixon. Although they were going to try for that super buck nasty. Marz in between both Mad Lads trying to fight his way out, but just too much for Marz to handle. Unfortunately now, Mad Lads hit that super buck nasty. Wylder makes the save with style. And there's the one-gun salute for white shirt William Taylor. Taylor responds in kind. And these four might fight until June 20th. Oh, man. On the ring apron. Pile driver to Jaxx Wylder on the ring apron. That was gross and violent. Inside the ring, Nixon picking a spot. Oh, Marz able to sidestep. Up on the shoulder. Oh, Nixon able to get the feet back down underneath them. Chop the legs out from underneath. Snaps off that German. And the Mad Lads on top once again. Marz, the specialist, up on the shoulders, trying to fight his way out. Oh, able to do so. Stacks them up in the corner. Marz off the back of white shirt William Taylor. Up on that top rope with Nixon. Oh, man. A Mad Lad collision. Marz up on that top rope. Moonsault press from the top. Up on the shoulders. TKO hooks the leg. And Marz the specialist to Jaxx Wylder. Massive win.
Jaxx Wylder and Marz the specialist.
As per the stipulations, Marz the specialist and Jaxx Wylder are gonna get a tag team title shot against the Mad Lads. massive, massive win.
You know, Marz, I like your idea, buddy. I like your idea, pal. June 20th, for the Love Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships. The Mad Lads defend against Marz the Specialist and Jaxx Wylder.
And there you hear it from the boss. Marz and Jaxx get a shot at the gold. Could this be what the future holds for the LPW Tag Team Championships? Only time will tell.
One more for Marz and Jaxx.
As we get set for our main event of the evening.
I have a game-used Nasty Nate Nixon t-shirt for just $250,000. As Nasty Nate Nixon's biggest fan, I can't, that's technically not mine. I wouldn't want them to give away my stuff. That's fair. Ben, please use some hand sanitizer before you come back. Bleep. Wow, that's exactly what I was going to say. Friends, I will fully admit, going to chat for a little bit, I rhymed unintentionally, for the end of the show. You know, usually I'll post up on the talk here, but we got a real big show coming up, and I'd appreciate if you'd stick around following the conclusion of tonight's main event for Spencer to Ramble. What a selling point, isn't that right? However, anywho, whoop-de-woo. Before we get to that, for those of you who do choose to leave, I do want to say thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Please make sure you've got a safe ride home because we want to make sure that you guys are all at the biggest show in our pro wrestling history on Saturday, June 20th at the Nate Gymnasium. Let's give a hell yeah for a safe ride home. I also personally want to say a big old thank you to a couple of people here, a few people here. Number one, to my Mazda family, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Luke, Mary, Jack, yo, Rule, we appreciate it, Jack. They keep me sane at a job that has me working too many hours. Ain't that right, Dan? I also want to give a huge shout out, she's going to hate this. Please make sure you support Sundog Canine and Enrichment Center, my hot-ass girlfriend in the front row.
I feel a hot-ass girlfriend chant incoming.
Hot-ass girlfriend! Hot-ass girlfriend!
I should get one of those.
I'm just gonna stay right here now.
If you're looking for dog training, you know my big old 38 guy right home. His name's Richtor. He's awesome. She made him smarter than I ever could have aimed to be, and she's done the same for me. She doesn't have a human training center, though. Don't support that. Anyways, love you, honey. I'm sorry to do this again. I'll probably do it after the show. It's funny for me. I'm not sorry, y'all. I'm just saying. If next month I don't have a hot-ass girlfriend here, you know why.
You deserve it!
Now, if I can be serious here for a minute. The following contest is your main event! Scheduled for one fall and for the Love Pro Wrestling Grand Championship! The referee for this main event title bout, PWA Hall of Famer, Mike the Fifth Fitzpatrick!
Already a substantial amount of success tonight with Berat Gorani capturing the LPW Challenge Championship. Sheik, Akbar, Shabaz attacked T.Y. Jackson from behind.
Next champ right here,
Month at LPW 47, T.Y. Jackson successfully defended the LPW Grand Championship, defeating Berat Gorani. Shabaz attacked him from behind, stuffed him under a steel chair, sat down on it, staked his claim to a championship match with this young man. T.Y. Jackson went through hell and back to acquire that championship, and you can bet that he'll go to hell and back to keep it. T.Y. is indeed our champ. Remiss if I did not mention the kinesio tape on the shoulder of T.Y. Jackson. He was involved in a triple threat match last night at CWS. The contenders match against Marz the Specialist and Zoe Sager, which was won by Marz the Specialist, earning him a future championship opportunity. But T.Y. suffering an injury to that shoulder. Cleared to compete, but you can be sure that has been noticed and noted by Sheik, Akbar, Shabaz. Michael the Fitzpatrick not holding aloft the LPW Grand Championship, because again, Shabaz gonna get the jump on T.Y. Shabaz wants to make sure Jackson's reign is a short one as our main event underway. Oh, big power bomb. Shabaz almost stole the championship.
Gigi, baby! Gigi, baby!
Shabaz looking for another one of those thunderous power bombs. Right hands to the skull. Head scissors sends Shabaz into that turnbuckle. Dumped over the top, down to the floor. Oh boy. On T.Y. Misdirection on Shabaz. Sheik doesn't know whether he's coming or going. Nice sliding clothesline up to his feet. Off to a fiery start. European uppercut. Caught the champ. Head first into the ring apron. And T.Y. just went from on top of the world to get stomped by Sheik, Akbar, Shabaz. Disrespect shown by Shabaz. I wish I could say I was surprised, but quite frankly, I'm suplex. I often say there's not a lot fancy about Shabaz's offense, but it is absolutely effective. He will go through you.
Get this cameraman.
Getting a great shot.
Smile.
Giving our cameraman a great shot as he attempts to rearrange the facial features of the grand champion. And right now, things going the way of the challenger. Extra torque behind that elbow, hook in the leg.
Come on, T.Y. Come on, T.Y. Come on, T.Y.
There's a hush. Falling over the rec room. Spine on the pine, stacks him up deep. There's concern on the faces of many of the fans at ringside that T.Y. Jackson's grip on the LPW Grand Championship may be slipping. As he's been on the receiving end of a lot of high-impact offense in the early moments of this matchup. And snapping over that vertical suplex, quickly floating over another. Oh, I thought he was going to go for a cover. Instead, going to lock in that camel clutch, sitting down on that lower back. Great shot there from our impeccable camera crew right inside the ring. Michael Fitzpatrick checking to see if T.Y. wants to give it up. T.Y. trying to get that left arm free, able to do so. Moves those knees forward. Muscling up Shabaz. Show of strength from the champ. Back Shabaz into the corner, breaks that hold. Damage done. Ran right into that boot. T.Y. right now absolutely back on his heels.
Come on, Sheik, let's get it back in the ring. Yeah. You got this. No!
Shabaz has procured a hairpiece. He's not only the president of the Hair Club for Men, he's also a client. Adding insult to injury, scoops up the champ, slams him down. That's what Sheik Akbar Shabaz looked like when I met him. Look at the leg. T.Y. Jackson hasn't really even been able to get out of the starting block. You have to wonder how much the injury to that left arm, that left shoulder is hampering him. Fireman's carry. Finley roll. And this is where Shabaz is dangerous. Doesn't have to force it, can work his pace. Everything very deliberate and very impactful. And there's a perfect example. Driving that elbow, hooking the leg.
That was three. That was three. Behind him.
Paralira might just have the champagne on ice tonight for a big celebration. Mission 1 of 2 already successful.
You like the top rope?
Shabaz gonna power T.Y. up, perch him up on that top rope. In a suplex.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit!
That took a lot out of Shabaz. He's having a bit of an issue getting over there to follow up. Imagine how it felt for Jackson.
Holy shit!
Two.
Oh, man.
T.Y. able to save his title reign for at least the time being.
Have you considered what the girls are saying?
Yeah. How old are you?
Again, Shabaz, no hurry. Able to stay focused, no unforced errors.
And he's the Hall of Famer here. This man.
Again, powered up into that fireman's carry position. T.Y. able to escape, boot to the back of the skull, scampering up to that top rope. Hit that eclipse. T.Y. getting that second wind. Looking to follow up and get back in this thing. Clothesline takes Shabaz down to the canvas. Series of kicks from the grand champion. Again, Shabaz swinging wildly. T.Y. much more precise, that kick right between the eyes.
Shoulder fatigue.
Ref, you suck! Ref, you suck! Ref, you suck! Ref, you suck!
Only when asked twice.
This is your main event. LPW 48, the Grand Championship on the line. T.Y. Jackson defending against Sheik, Akbar, Shabaz again. We cannot thank you enough for spending your Friday night with us. We know there's a lot of competition for your entertainment dollar, your entertainment time. And we are very grateful you choose Love Pro Wrestling. Oh, nice back heel kick from Shabaz. T.Y. able to get back to his feet, but again, right into the clutches of Shabaz, and a thunderous choke slam could spell the end for T.Y. And Jackson showing some of that wherewithal that led him to become grand champion. Remember, he entered at number 1 in that Revolution Rumble back in November. Ran the table.
You're one of the best to ever do it, kids. True story.
And then defeated Stephen Crowe. But now that target firmly between his eyes. Inverted fireman's carry. T.Y. back down onto his feet, held onto that wrist. Again, stringing together some strikes that's been successful for him. Shabaz firing back. Both men down. Michael Fitzpatrick administering the 10 count. We have seen a lot has been added to that big June 20th Nate live event, but who's going to walk in as the LPW Grand Champion? Will it be the incumbent, or will it be Sheik, Akbar, Shabaz? Oh, going to the face, eyes and nose.
Alright, I will.
Scooping up into that power bomb. T.Y. again able to get the shoulders up. Shabaz starting to get frustrated.
I know. That's gonna work.
Jack and Goose, Certified beauty. Jaxx and Juicy. Certified beauty. Jaxx and Juicy.
Shabaz up on that middle rope. Took a little bit too much time. Caught by TY, who uses his feet perhaps better than just about anyone in LPW.
Got this TY shoes.
TY following Shabaz all the way up to the top. Sheik fighting up from underneath. TY hit the canvas hard. Long blower from Shabaz. TY rolling out onto that apron down to the floor. That might very well have saved his LPW championship reign. Shabaz got to go out and get TY back inside the ring.
Up do it, lady. Get it right.
4.
Shabaz got to go for that cover.
2.
And that extra bit of time it took for him to get the champion back inside the ring might very well have been the difference of Shabaz not holding that LPW Grand Champion. Shabaz calling for the kill shot. He was looking for that crucifix bomb. TY slid out the back door. Standing switch from Shabaz. Starr going to the elbow sent. Shabaz into Michael Fitzpatrick. Inadvertent. I think Fitzpatrick thought he knocked heads with Shabaz. TY going to check on the condition of the official. What is Shabaz? Shabaz steel chair from under the ring. Oh, TY able to avoid the impact. Shabaz took himself out. TY got a hold of that steel chair. Oh, hang on, come on, man. I mean, you can't blame Fitzpatrick. Shabaz clutching his skull from taking that chair in the head. TY.
Winner by disqualification. Sheik, Akbar, Shabaz.
I mean, TY's fingerprints were on the murder weapon. Shabaz gonna get the win by disqualification. Of course not the grand champion.
However, still, your One Pro Wrestling Grand Champion, T.Y. Jackson.
That is a blemish on the record of TY. He's not happy at all about that, and I don't blame him, and neither does any of the fans here in the rec room. TY still. Oh, hang on, Shabaz. Re-emerging from the back with a ladder. A sizable ladder, I might add. And he won the match, and now just looking to put the hurt on the grand champion. I mean, come on. Shabaz wearing out TY with that steel chair. Come on, that's That's enough. Shabaz won the battle, and now it looks like he might have won the war.
This is my job. T.Y., this will be the last thing you see before you die. I beat you once, I beat you every single time.
Clean your chair! Clean your chair!
Sheik Akbar Shabaz has left the champ laying.
Gigi, baby. This is all you need to know.
I think T.Y.'s got a microphone.
Last month, when you attacked me, you said it wasn't personal. And I accepted that. But what is personal to me is ruining a main event for these good people who spend the fine money to come here. That I take personally, Sheik.
So what?
You see, I see a chair. I see a ladder. You might as well bring the whole family up. Because I want to defend that grand championship against you June 20th at the Nate Main Gym in a tables, ladders, and chairs match!
T.Y. Jackson laying out the challenge to Sheik Akbar Shabaz. Tables, ladders, and chairs for the Grand Championship on June 20th at Nate.
You got a deal. I'll let you rest for next month. That and your ass is mine. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna bring hell.
T.Y., you've got it, man. On Saturday, June 20th, in a tables, ladders, and chairs match, it's Sheik Shabaz against your champion, T.Y. Jackson.
As if the stakes couldn't get any higher at LPW 49 on June 20th. TLC for the LPW Grand Championship. Thank you so much for joining us tonight for LPW 48. TY still our champ. For all things Love Wrestling, visit us at lovewrestling.ca. For everyone involved in Love Pro Wrestling, my name is Big Bad Marz. Good night, everybody.